about the Michigan side of it. It is their game right now. They won the last two. They've won the Big Ten in back-to-back years. They probably feel like it's their conference. I mean, they were picked to win the Big Ten this year. They were not picked to win the Big Ten last year. They're higher ranked than Ohio State entering the preseason. So I think Michigan probably feels like it's a game that they are expected to win this season, especially with it being at the Big House. And I would agree with that. I think Michigan is probably expected to win, at least entering the regular season. I'm going to go this a little bit further. This obviously is a big game because of it being the game. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last time Jim Harbaugh coaches in this game.
In the NFL.
I think he might. I think that this NCAA stuff hanging over his head is fairly significant. We know he's flirted with the NFL each of the last 2 years. This negotiated settlement between the Committee of Infractions and Michigan for the impermissible contact during the COVID recruiting period is now not just going to be a 4-game suspension at the start of the season, which likely means that I think the NCAA wants it to be longer than 4 games. And I think that Jim Harbaugh is probably, I wouldn't be surprised if Harbaugh has a really good year. They win the Big Ten again. They go to the playoff. Maybe they play for the national championship.
Lose to Texas.
And he says, you know what? Like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't feel like dealing with this BS from the NCAA. And I'm going to take an NFL job, be more prepared for it going into it, have a better expectation of, how to perform well in an interview. We've heard that he didn't do great in the interview with the Vikings. I wouldn't be surprised if this is his last game against Ohio State.
Dude, he just walked in and I guess it was like the most awkward conversation. He's like, all right, where's the contract? Where do I sign? And the Vikings are like, who the heck is this guy? He doesn't work for the NFL because he wants the power. He wants the personnel decisions.
All of that's true, but he wins. And that's what matters in the NFL more than anything.
Like the 49ers was great. I mean, he turned around Alex Smith. He turned around Colin Kaepernick. But he would need a pretty good situation. You would see the Cowboys job. You would see the Vikings job would have been perfect with him with Kirk Cousins. I think he's got a really bad reputation with NFL guys.
I mean, the Niners were basically like, hey, man, like, get out of here.
And he's the winningest coach, winning percentage-wise, because he's trying to tell the GM what to do. I mean, these are guys with high egos that want to do their job. Like, he's not going to mesh well with management. Why didn't he go this year? You know what I mean? Like, we hear this.
I think the Broncos showed significant interest in him, but then they had Sean Payton kind of fall into their lap, and, like, you're just going to hire Sean Payton. He won a Super Bowl, and he did it for longer in an organization that historically has not been very good.
Yeah. I don't know. With Jim Harbaugh, I got to believe it. I got to see it to believe it. I think he's going to be at Michigan for a while. I mean, he has the chance to become the next Bo Schembechler. Like, he can be here for 20 years, win 10, 9, 11 games a year, and he's going to go down as a legend.